you for Facebook to come on. And while I'm waiting, let me introduce myself. Yes, let me introduce myself. I am Minister Rosa J. Hodge. Some people call me just Rosa J, doing it God's way each and every day. I am your health and wealth coach. Thank you for coming on. Share this out. It is so good to have you. Have you. You know, I am inspired. Are you? And what inspires you? Hey, sis. It's good to have you on. It's great to see you. Hendrika, greetings. I love you. Terrence, how are you? Long time no see. It is amazing the people that I have touched. And a lot of the people that come on my channel or come on my sites are people who I really know personally. My family and my friends, and I am grateful for you. I am so grateful for you. Inspired is what we're going to talk about. And one of the questions that I want to present to you or ask you is, what inspires you? Where did you start to become inspired? Was it a book? Or perhaps it was a community, your church, your pastor. Maybe it was your friends or a team of people. Maybe it was your community. What inspired you to be better? Not do better, but also that's a part of it, but to be better. What inspires you? Where did you start? I actually remember being inspired years and years ago. I came back to DC after teaching in St. Thomas 5 years ago, in 1980. And I remember a teacher, one of my peers, had this book on her desk called 100 Days, a Daily Bible Experience. And it was a red book. I wish I had it, but it was years ago. My daughter must have been about 2. She's now about getting ready to turn 40. So that was a long time ago. And I used to go there to her room every day and read the daily Bible verses. And it was the 100, so they gave you the Old Testament, the New Testament, Psalms, and Proverbs 40 years ago. And then she gave me that book. And I really think, as I think about it, that started my journey. That started my journey to understanding what God inspired me to be. I am inspired to bring positive information to you. You may not agree with all the things that I say, and that's all right. You may not really even understand the things that I say, because some of you may know me from way back when I was that cursing, partying girl. But I've changed. Now, I'm not saying that I curse or I don't curse. I'm not saying that I don't know what's going on, or that I am not traveling on a better road, and that I'm always good or always perfect. I am perfectly who I am. So share this out, because some people may think that perfection means that I do everything right. No, perfection means that I am inspired to become a better being. No judgment. Acceptance is called transformational acceptance. See, I can't control anybody. but me. I can't really inspire you unless you open your heart and ask God. You may have been asking God for something and you may not see it, but He's already given it to you. I told a story the other day about the Creator and where He put this love, this overwhelming aspiration to be better. Because we all want to be better. We all want to do good. We all want to get out of ourselves and become that image and likeness. We all do. But some of us really want. Thank you, Enrica. We all have a past. That's true. And it's all right. But we can't keep looking at that past. We have to look forward and become who God inspires us to be. And inspiration comes from a whole lot of places. So my first inspiration came from that 1-year Bible every day. So for the last 40 years, every morning, I wake up to that 1-day Bible reading. Now I listen to the audio Bible by Brian on my phone every day. I still have my Bibles, but someone gave me that app when I was blind. So I still use it. But that was my first step. And then my next step was getting sober. And I'm not afraid to say that. Becoming totally sober in my emotions is my journey now. Where I am not judgmental. I am accepting everyone for who they are. Now that doesn't mean that I have to agree with them or not. But I'm accepting of who you are. And that's all right. Seeing God in everyone. Inspiration. And getting inspiration from everything. The journey is to see God, in my opinion. I have to say this is my journey and this is my opinion. Is to see the God in everybody. To step out of myself being judgmental of what people do, who they are, what they say, and how they act. And move in an act of love in all things. And we need help. I needed help. So God put books. I think the next journey was the Iyanla Vanzant trip. You know, when she first came to D.C. and she wrote her first book, The Act of Faith. That was my other Bible for a very long time. I should get back to it. So there are things that we do to inspire us. Tell me some of the things that have inspired you. You know, people, places, and things. I have kind of moved out of unnecessary people, places, and things. If it doesn't inspire me, I don't belong. It's like my name, Rosa J, doing it God's way each and every day. Someone gave me, a group, an organization, a community, gave me that name because they said, and I accept this, that I'm always looking for the better part of experiences. Always looking for that positive influence, that thing that makes you grow. See, what I understand, hey, cuz, thanks for joining. What I understand is things happen for me, not to me. Now, if I'm in my angst and anxiety in that experience, then guess what? I'm blocking my blessing. Nothing always feels good in your inspirational, transformational experience. But if you open your heart and your head to all that God offers you, we become better beings. We become that image and likeness. We manifest the life that we desire. So what I suggest to you, if you have not yet done this, is think about it. Think about what inspired you. What inspires you to be better? What helps you get out of yourself? And be grateful for it. Because everything is a lesson. Everything is inspiration. So my inspiration has expanded tremendously, and now I'm back at 360. What am I going to do with all those things that I've been inspired to do? All the things that I have read, all the communities that I belong to, who have lifted my understanding, my being, my who I am. You know, I'm in my senior years now. And I remember asking my grandmother, one of my grandmothers, on her transitional point when she was the year she passed, how is it that she could live through life without the angst and anxieties of not expressing sadness, not expressing overwhelming anxiety. And she said, you know what, Rosa, as you grow, things happen. And you have to still move forward no matter what. You can't look in the past and get all upset about what you did then. You have to think about where you are now. Where you are now. How great it is that you are in a different space. How great it is that you can do for others without feeling angst and anxiety. How great it is that you can ask for help when you need it. How great it is that you can live those inspired moments with each other. That you can say, thank you, God, no matter what. Be inspired. So as you come out of this, because I don't want to stay here long, but as you come out of this, write down the things that inspire you. Who taught you to be who you are? What communities keep you alive? What sisters and brothers actually you can call when you're in that state of desperation? What tribes do you belong to? What family members? There's no such thing as pride when you love someone. Be inspired. Know that the people that are in your life, even though you may not see them every day. So I am Rosa J, doing it God's way each and every day. You know, when I ask for some assistance in my prayers, and I declare, I don't beg, I declare that it will be done, God just does it. He just brings it to me. He just manifests. So I always remember that he doesn't just bring it to me, he helps take me through it. He helps me stand in his glory. He inspires me. Spirit inspires me, pushes me, motivates me to do better, be better, and help somebody else. And I want to be a positive, and I am a positive, inspiring person. Life is amazing, and I am so grateful for all that I have gone through, grown through, and am. So if you like what you heard, and you think that it can help somebody, share it out on your page. Join me again. So that because I am doing live feeds for a purpose. So I'll be coming on around 1:30 every day. Be inspired. Let me know what I can do for you. You can message me, but remember, like, comment what inspires you, and share. Think about it. Write about it. And then write what you desire. They always talk about goals, but what kind of life do you want to have? So we'll talk about that more tomorrow. And thank you for coming on and joining me. And if this motivated you, yeah, share it out. Comment. Like it. Like my YouTube channel. I have over almost 200 videos on my YouTube channel. Subscribe to it. It's in the link. And if you need help with your finances, I am your wealth doctor. I have a debt release program that I share. You'll get a free analyzation of your process with your money. Look me up. Message me. And I'll send you the link there. Also, I have a lot of gifts that I can share with you in this process. So, let me know. How may I serve you? I am Rosa J, doing it God's way each and every day. Hi, Howard. Hi, everyone, for coming on. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, where there are over 200 videos. All my process through health and wealth. Be blessed. Have a good God day. And the famous thing, I'm a Hotep. Namaste. I honor the God in you. See you tomorrow.